Welcome back to day 2 of fractions, okay? So we are doing all about fractions again today. Today we're going to talk specifically though about how to write fractions, okay? So we're going to be focusing on how to write fractions and what that looks like, okay? So let's get started. A fraction is made up of two parts, and these parts are called a numerator and a denominator. Okay, so these are some new vocabulary words. A numerator and a denominator. Okay, so as you can see here with this fraction, okay, we have 1 over 3, or 1/3 is what we would call it, right? We have 1/3. On the top, we have the number 1. Now the number 1 is the numerator because it's on top of the fraction, okay? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. All right, so number 1 is the numerator, and it's on top of the fraction, okay? Then number 3, that part of 1/3, the 3 is on the bottom, right? So numerator's the top, and it's the number 1, and then there's a line, right? That's our fraction bar, and then we have the denominator. That's on the bottom, okay? So number 3, this 3, is the denominator. It's found on the bottom half of the fraction, okay? So the numerator tells you how many pieces of something you have. They tell you different things, okay? So the numerator, or the number on top, tells you how many pieces of something you do have, okay? So, for example, 3/4 right here, 3/4 or 3/4. The 3 is telling you that you have 3 pieces, all right? You have 3 pieces of something, okay? In this case, it's 3 pieces of pizza, okay? There were 4 total, right? And now there's 3 left, and that's the number that is displayed on top, okay? Our 3 is the number that's displayed on top, the numerator, okay? The denominator, or the bottom number, tells you how many parts make up one whole of that object. So for example, this cake is made up of 4 total pieces, okay? So 4 total pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? That is going to be on the bottom, okay? 4 is the total number of pieces. There's 4 pieces total, right? If somebody eats this piece right here, say someone ate this piece, okay? Then how many pieces are left? 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 pieces left. So the numerator tells you how many pieces there are, right? So if there are 3 pieces left, there would be 3/4 or 3/4 of this cake, okay? So out of the 4 total pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, there are only 1, 2, 3 left, right? Because someone ate this piece. All right, and this is what the fraction would look like, 3/4, okay? All right, so now let's get a little practice with writing our fractions, okay? We're going to try to just give our brains a little reminder, right, of how we write fractions, okay? So the numerator is the number on top, all right? So we're going to write the fraction of the shape that is filled in, okay? So as we can see here, it gave us already our number filled in for this one. So 1 is in the numerator, and 1/2 is filled in, right? And how many pieces are there total? There's 1, 2. 1, 2 pieces total. So that number goes in the denominator. Okay, so the total number of pieces that you have is the denominator, right? So it's the D, you can say D-E-N, the denominator, okay? And then the number on top is the numerator, and this is how many pieces you have, okay? N-U-M, numerator, denominator, okay? All right, so let's slide down a little bit here. Let's go, slide down a little bit. All right, so this number is filled in for us already, 6, denominator, right? So let's double check this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 total pieces, so 6 is in our denominator, right? Awesome, check. Got it. So then, how many pieces are filled in? That's our next question. How many pieces are filled in? How many pieces are shaded? Well, we see 1 yellow piece shaded here, right? So 1 is going to be our numerator. Okay, so we have 1/6. Okay, numerator, denominator. 1 is how many we have. 6 tells us how many there are total, all right, between the numerator and the denominator. All right, let's do this one up here together. Okay, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces total. We write the total, right? Our total is the denominator. So I'm going to write total beside this to remind us, okay? Our total number of pieces goes in the denominator. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 total pieces. That number goes in the bottom of our fraction, right? And how many pieces are shaded? So how many pieces are shaded, or how many pieces do we have? I'm going to write have right here. All right, so how many pieces do we have? Well, we have this one piece that is shaded, so we're going to put a 1 in our numerator. All right, and this fraction is going to be 1/4. Okay? All right, so I want you guys to try this one. All right, give this one a try on the worksheet that was sent home in your packets. All right, this sheet should be sent home in your packets for you to be working on. Okay, there with a paper and pencil. So try this one by yourselves. All right, so what number should be in the denominator? That's our total, right? And then what number should be in the numerator? How many pieces do you have? How many are shaded in? Okay, so I'm going to give you a second to do that, and then we're going to go over it together. Okay. All right, guys, let's go over this together. All right, I'm going to move myself over here. All right, so let's go over this. All right, so how many pieces are in this circle total? All right, that's going to be our denominator, right? We're looking for our total first. So how many pieces are in the circle? 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 total pieces of this circle, right? So that means the number 3 goes in the denominator, okay? How many pieces are shaded? Okay, this is our next question. How many, like our numerator, we're supposed to be finding how many pieces we have, or how many pieces are shaded. Well, there's 1, 2 pieces shaded. So we should put a 2 in, we should put a 2 in our numerator. All right, so our fraction would be 2/3. All right, so we have 3 pieces total. That goes in the denominator. We have 2 pieces shaded. That's what we have. That goes in the numerator. So 2/3 is our answer for that one. Nice job, guys. Give yourself a star. All right, let's do this one down here. I want you guys to try this one by yourselves now. Okay? Go ahead and give that one a try, and we'll go over it together, okay? All right, guys, let's go over this one together. All right? So, remember, our numerator is the total number that we have. Whoops. Our numerator tells us the total number that we have, or the total number shaded. Our denominator is the total number of pieces in the complete shape. Okay? So for our denominator, how many pieces total are in this circle? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 total pieces in the circle. So that means we write the number 8 in the denominator, okay, on the bottom of our fraction. All right, then we have to write our number in the numerator. So how many pieces are shaded? How many do we have? Well, it looks like we just have this one piece. So we're going to write a 1 in the numerator. So this fraction is going to be 1/8. Okay, that's how we would say this fraction. We have 1/8. All right, let's go ahead and try another one, guys. You're doing a great job. See if you can give this one a try here. See if you can give this one a try, and we're going to go over it together in a minute, okay? If you need to pause the video at any time to give yourself more time to work on these, then please do so, okay? All right, guys, let's go over this one together, okay? All right, so the denominator is the number that's on the bottom. And the denominator tells us, that's right, guys, it tells us how many total pieces make up the whole shape. So let's count that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 total pieces that make up this shape. So we write a 4 in the denominator. Beautiful. All right, then the numerator, or the number on top, tells us how many pieces we have, or in this case, how many pieces are shaded. All right, so how many pieces are shaded? Well, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 pieces shaded, okay? 1, 2, 3. So we put the number 3 in our numerator. All right, and now our fraction is 3/4, right? So 3/4 is our fraction. All right, nice job, guys. So we have 2 more to do on the sheet. Let's do them, finish them out strong, guys. We're almost done. All right, 2 more. Let's try this one next, okay? I'll give you a minute to work on that. All right, guys, let's do this one together, okay? Remember, pause the video if you need more time to work on it. So we're going to put our number in the denominator first. I always find that easiest because then I know how many I have to work with, right? I know what the total number of pieces is. It helps me get a better idea of the picture, right? So we have 1, 2, 3 pieces in this circle. So our denominator number is going to be 3, right? Then we have to fill in our numerator number. So we have 1 shaded piece, which means we should have the number 1 in our numerator, all right? And this fraction is 1/3, okay? This fraction is 1/3. Nice job, guys. All right, you made it to our last one. So if you guys can do this last one, try it, and we're going to go over it together in a minute, okay? All right, guys, we're going to go over this one together. All right, so our denominator, we're filling in on the bottom, and it's how many numbers, how many pieces there are total in this whole shape. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces in our circle. 6 goes in the denominator. All right, and how many pieces do we have, or how many pieces are shaded? Well, we have 1, 2, 3 pieces that are shaded, so 3 goes in our numerator, okay? So our fraction would be 3/6, okay? 3/6. Nice job, guys. Look at all the work we did there. Check this out. Look at all this work that we just did. Pretty awesome. All right, so we should have 1/2 on the top, then below that is 1/6, then 1/8, 1/3, then we have 1/4, 2/3, 3/4, and 3/6. All right, you guys did a fantastic job writing your fractions today. Thank you for tuning into this video and for working along with me. If you would like to have some extra practice, I also included this worksheet in your packet so that you can get some extra practice writing fractions. These ones are a little bit bigger, so they have a lot more pieces, as you can see. So if you would like to do this, parents or more class, feel free to get the extra practice. It's not mandatory, but I would love it if you would like to do some extra practice. That'd be great, okay? Other than that, please watch our reading video today if you haven't already, and I will see you tomorrow, okay? All right, bye guys. Have a good day.